This is the, sabi natin, in the skin, only the skin will have granular layer. Skin. Other organs lined by stratified squamous epithelium do not have granular cells. Like your esophagus, your anus, your vulva, or your vagina and cervix. So, granular layer, skin. So there are two parts of the dermis. Those immediately underneath the epidermis is your papillary dermis. The word papillary indicates papillary because there is projection into the epidermis. So this epidermis is not normal because the retiriges, so part of the epidermis that project downward like finger-like structure are absent in this portion. So this is atrophic portion. Should be some extension like this. So notice that it is loose connective tissue, which is primarily composed of fibroblasts, spindle cells, spindle cytoplasm. So this one shows you these thick bands of acidophilic cells, which are anucleate. So this is your keloid. All of these are keloid. Normally the collagen will be short like this one. Like this one. Only short stubs of colloid that comprise the main portion of your skin, the reticular dermis. But in this example, notice that they are more plump and anastomosing. So this is your collagen, and this is what we call keloid. More exuberant thickening of the scar. So these ones are fibroblasts because they have nuclei. Like these ones, the sphincters. Again, do not look for nuclei in the collagen because they are anucleate. So they do not undergo necrosis. They don't have nuclei. But they can undergo degeneration. You can have combination of keloid and hypertrophic scar. That can happen. But this one is largely keloid. Ito, fibrosis. Oh, here, look at this. Keloid, fibroblasts. See those? Fibroblasts. Ito, fibroblasts. And they have nuclei. Unlike the collagen, just smooth, acidophilic, glassy-like cell. So this is a combination of keloid and hypertrophic scar. Okay?